John McCain's comments. He was just talking to a group of reporters on Capitol Hill, talking about the Orlando attacks. And what he said repeatedly is that Barack Obama is directly responsible for the attacks in Orlando. And why did he say that? Is because he said of Barack Obama's national security policies, particularly involving what happened in Iraq. He said that Barack Obama pulled troops out of Iraq. And what happened then? Then al-Qaeda moved to Syria. So then it became ISIS. ISIS grew powerful. And at that point, he warned that there would be more attacks on the United States. He said if Barack Obama had actually maintained higher troop levels in Iraq, if he actually did not withdraw troops, then this country would be much more secure. Then there would not have been attacks against this country. That's the point that he was trying to make. He said several times Barack Obama is directly responsible for what happened in Orlando because of his failures in Iraq. In John McCain's words, very, very strong statements coming from the 2008 Republican presidential nominee. Just shows how much tension there is on Capitol Hill, and one reason why it's very difficult to get any deal on guns or any sort of gun issue, because both sides are very, very far apart on this. But John McCain, some very strong words.
John McCain tweeted what he called a clarification. Here's what he said. To clarify, I was referring to President Obama's national security decisions that have led to the rise of ISIL, not to the president himself. Clearly understood that maybe in the heat of the moment, talking to reporters, seeming to blame the president for such a horrific shooting and massacre, not to mention, as you said, just moments before the president and the vice president are actually there and will make remarks, is probably not the best idea.